Makade, Zimbabwe. My name is Rangarirai Mangutu. I'm a member of the Internet Society Zimbabwe chapter. And today we are at number 188 Westwood Drive in Kambozuma, where in partnership with Leonard Cheshire Disability Zimbabwe, the Internet Society Zimbabwe chapter is running a workshop, a 2-day workshop on internet and inclusion of persons with disabilities in the digital economy. We are learning digital skills, graphic designing, and an introduction to the graphic designing field. With me here is Mr Mbaimbai. Mr Mbaimbai, can you please tell us what you do on a normal day and how the internet is going to help us in terms of inclusive education?
Okay, thank you, Rangana. I would like to thank Internet Society Zimbabwe chapter for partnering with us as Leonard Cheshire Disability Zimbabwe in trying to make sure that we remove all barriers that are being faced by persons with disabilities, focusing mainly on youth with disabilities, and for them to actually be able to fulfill their potential. The internet and the inclusion of persons with disabilities is one of the key areas that we as Leonard Cheshire are actually trying to make sure that our constituency is actually in touch with the world, and we are not going to be left behind with this digital economy. We know that everyone is now working using internet, and the persons with disabilities are also included. As you know that SDG number 4 on quality education says we should provide quality education to all boys and girls from primary to secondary education by 2030. As Leonard Cheshire, we endeavor to make sure that all education activities are inclusive. All teachers are able to teach children with disabilities. However, due to the current pandemic COVID-19, a lot of learning is being done online, and our youth with disabilities are also supposed to be part of this online system. So this training will actually equip these youth with disabilities with the skills they can use in order to access all learning material and to access all learning modules which are being accessed by other persons without disabilities. We feel that the digital economy actually makes it easier for one to be connected to the whole world, and persons with disabilities must be connected, and they can actually do their business at home. We have learned a lot from this workshop that these youth with disabilities can actually generate their own business, can actually be self-sufficient, can actually not rely on others, on donors, but be independent, as we endeavor to make sure that we promote the rights-based model of disability. So, as Leonard Cheshire, we are actually thankful to Internet Society in making sure that these few youths with disabilities are able to have these skills and actually continue to impart these skills to other youths with disabilities, so that we don't leave anyone behind. SDG number 10 says it endeavors to remove inequality. So if we actually provide internet digital skills to other persons with disabilities and leaving the youth with disabilities, then we are not fulfilling SDG number 10.
Thank you very much. And now that he mentioned about the Sustainable Development Goals, my personal favorite is number 17, which talks about partnership for the goals. This is an example of a transformational partnership in which we come together in a totally inclusive nature to make sure that we do not leave anyone behind in achieving the Sustainable Development Goals. They are meant to better our lives, yes, by the year 2030. So we're going to hear from the participants themselves, what they have learned so far, what they can expect, and what they need to be able to be fully productive in terms of participating in the digital economy. Did you know that more than half the world's population is not yet connected to the internet? And 90% of these people actually come from developing countries like ourselves. But I would like to thank the government for allocating a lot of money, about 82 million, towards improving the digital economy, setting up of community information centers, which we expect as persons with disabilities to have full access to, so that we can improve ourselves, we can manage our businesses, because everything else is actually gone digital. From the Internet Society, we say connecting the unconnected. Thank you.